First off, let me say these 5 police officers were untrained. Their training lacked them here. They were violent Keystone cops. They did not know how to deploy pepper spray. They did not know how to use their taser. They did not know how to get this suspect under control. That is an absolute fact. They should be punished for what they did. They didn't even know how to make a felony stop, and we can go into some of that as well. The other absolute fact here is that the mainstream media loves this story. The mainstream media salivates over this story. The fact here is, do not think anyone in the mainstream media gives a rat's you-know-what about Tyre Nichols. They don't. All they care about are ratings. They can issue and wage their war on cops for as long as they want now, thanks to these 5 police officers. And then, of course, it's a fact that the left-wing politicians will also use this to wage their war on cops and also to apparently accuse us all of being racist, okay? And including that all cops are racist, even if they're black. And we'll get into that a little bit today. But here are some of the facts that people aren't talking about. This all could have been avoided with one simple move. Tyre Nichols could have complied from the moment he was pulled out of that car. If you watch this interaction, he never really complies until the very end. Doesn't excuse the police officer's behavior. But if you want to survive, even an interaction with the most brutal, murderous, evil cop on earth, if you submit and you comply and you show your hands and obey commands, you will comply. The mainstream media doesn't talk about the non-compliance here. Let me roll from the first interaction, okay? This is when they come up to the car, and clearly you can see. Let's roll that.
Get the that's the cup. Damn, I didn't do anything. Hey, I didn't turn your around. All right.
So as you watch this, 2 things that I'm thinking. Now, I've been through advanced patrol tactics. I've been through basic SWAT school. I'm not a police officer. Those officers ran up there with emotion, hot temper, and they grab him out of a car. Now, if that's a felony traffic stop, which they're claiming, they should have demanded that suspect get out of the car. They don't approach the car. You don't know if there's somebody in the back seat. You don't know if you could be injured that way. You don't know who could fire upon you. You get that suspect out of the car. You have him put his hands up and back up to you. They didn't do that. But as you watch this and as you listen in, he does not comply with police officers' commands. No matter how angry they are, if he complies, he survives. Listen in.
I'm not doing it.
And off he goes. The taser doesn't work. And now they go pursuing this guy. I did what the media doesn't do. I counted 32 times that officers say, "Give me your hands, give me your hands." In those 32 times, he doesn't give up his hands. It's a sad state that someone doesn't comply with police, and it's a even sadder state that police get overtaken with such emotion that they would boot kick somebody in the face, that they would punch them when they have at least control of their hands, even if not handcuffed.